Hey, stars. It's me, Shar the Star, and I'm back. I'm hoping you guys are having a great day, prosperous day. Um, I have some things I want to go over with you, so I'll say let's jump right on into it. I'm sure at this point, some of you or few of you have known that Puffy filed a notice of intent to appeal his bail hearing, which means he's been denied bail once again. Hmm. Cry me a river, Puff. Like, it's a lot going on. And then they also came out that there's a law firm in Texas by the name of Busby Law Firm. They're acting as lead counsel for over 50 individuals. And some of these individuals were underage at the time. So with 50 individuals, you would figure that's just what this Texas law firm is dealing with. And then I'm thinking his numbers of victims may be almost 100, if not yet. And to think that one law firm is going to represent over 50 men and women to be their lead counsel, and every individual has a story. So that's a lot. That's a lot. So I don't know. We have to keep Puffy in our prayers, I guess. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. And every day is something else, and it's more and more. And again, stay focused. Like I always say, stay focused. What I will say is, can you believe that R. Kelly is defending Puffy, saying he don't believe none of it, that it's a conspiracy to take down the black man? And sir, we have video where we've actually seen with our own eyes you at the time urinating on a young lady, only to find out that young lady was really a child, besides all the other things that you've done. And this thing with Puffy, we have the video at least so far of him assaulting Cassidy in a hotel some years ago. So, I mean, we have video, we've seen you. So why are you constantly saying that there's a conspiracy and there's a higher power out there trying to get you? And sir, again, have seats, plenty, a stadium of seats. Well, speaking of R. Kelly, since he's speaking up for people and somehow want to be heard, who else wants to be heard? R. Kelly's daughter has a new documentary that's coming out October 11th. So actually in 10 days. And it's actually viewing on October 11th on TVEI. It's a streaming service. So I don't know how many of us, I've never even heard of TVEI, but I may get it and look it up and find it just so I can see this documentary. And I don't know how many of you guys are interested, but from what I'm understanding from the trailer that I saw, which was posted by Jasmine Brand, I have to give credit to other people. The Jasmine Brand posted this documentary trailer. I guess they had the exclusive. I'm not sure. But moving right along, in the documentary from the trailer that I'm seeing, the daughter seems to be accusing him. She has some devastating allegations, but they won't say what those devastating allegations are. So I don't know if it's the hype to get us to watch, but why now? I mean, I don't quite exactly know how old his daughter is, but she's in her 20s. And his son that they're also showing in his documentary with his ex-wife, Andrea Kelly, she's in it. But the son's point of view, the son was, from what I saw from the trailer, the son was just saying how his dad crimes, how they impacted him and how they impacted his entire family, meaning, they haven't changed their names. They're still the Kellys. And when people meet him or the daughter or whomever in the family, once they put it together that they're related to R. Kelly, the tone changes, everything changes, and it's just. And I don't know if someone said, well, why don't they change their name? I don't know if that would help. I don't know if that would help, but it is what it is. I didn't really take into consideration the children, and meaning after these dads, meaning R. Kelly and allegedly Puffy, um, I never thought about how it impacts the family and the kids and the mental. We're only as strong as we are, and they were teenagers, I believe, when this really came out, when he first went to jail. So I mean, late teens, if that. So they're in the 20s now. So I mean, I don't know. But I'm interested to hear what Joanne, which is his daughter's name, what Joanne has to say. And I'm interested to hear the son's point of view also. Um, I don't know how much more I need to hear from Andrea, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm gonna try to play this clip for you. This would be the first time that I'm actually ever using this format. So just bear with me 1 second. Uh, okay, let's see if we can get this to come down. No, it doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't want to work right. It doesn't want to work right. I'm going to stop my sharing for a second. I can't get the documentary up for you, but I'm going to do my best to post it for you. Documentaries, the trailers aren't that long, but it's interesting. I mean, I'm interested, and I'm sure that you guys are. Let's move on to Hurricane Helene. Yeah, I would say we need to seriously do updates on Hurricane Helene, only because there are a lot more deaths. I'm sorry, casualties. The number is up to 132, with over 600 people missing. So, like I said, they're already complaining and stating how they don't think that FEMA and that the government is answering their call. They should be, they knew these storms were coming, and apparently there's actually two more storms, from what I understand, is supposed to be coming. So one of the hurricanes is called Hurricane Kirk. So I guess look out for Hurricane Kirk. I don't know. You just have to pray for these people and hope it doesn't hit exactly the same places that Hurricane Helene hit. And we have to just keep prayers up. I'm interested to know what you guys think. Please email me, talk to me, tell me what you want to see, tell me what you want to talk about. There's a lot going on this morning. I'm sure you've heard, and this is going to affect everyone. Okay? It's the dock workers have gone on strike. They hit the picket line at midnight. It's tens of thousands of U.S. dock workers. They walked off the job this morning. This is the first large-scale dock workers strike in 47 years. So this hasn't happened in a lot of people's lifetime. So again, we, just like the pandemic had never happened in so many people's lifetime. How do you deal with something like this? Because it's from Maine to Mexico, and New York and New Jersey port authorities, because we have some of the, the biggest ports, the main ports. And this is going to affect us greatly, each and every one of us. They're saying that, we need to stock up on perishables, rice and soups and canned goods and candles, toilet tissue, paper towels, toiletries, things like that. I'm going to be really, really, really honest with you. I actually received an email earlier yesterday morning stating that this strike was possibly going to happen at midnight. And being cynical, because it's like you almost can't believe what you see at these times in these days. But I stated to someone, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that yet because I didn't know how true it was. Because again, if they're going on strike, most of the time you don't know that we don't know, but they're usually at the tables talking already, but can't come to a conclusion. This is going to affect us all. I don't know. I was telling someone, I didn't know if it was a thing from the supermarket. You put out supermarkets put out these ads or these things. Oh, a storm is coming. Or, oh, this is happening and this is happening. You better come and get it. And we all run out to fill our cupboards and our refrigerators and to make sure our families have what we need. And nothing happens. So again, the strike is on. How long, we won't know. Again, we haven't had a strike this big with tens of thousands in over 47 years. So nothing will be moving. That's the whole thing. And they're saying that what's in the stores is great and what they have behind the scenes to put out is great. But what about new shipments coming in, new things coming in? So I don't know, people. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't yet jumped up and ran out and did a whole bunch of things. We try to stay stocked up on regular things, water and tissue and stuff like that. We've learned from the pandemic, at least one thing you've learned from the pandemic is you never have too much water. You never have too much tissue or paper towels because you couldn't find them in the stores for weeks, if you guys remember. So I am not going out there to hoard everything. I'm not going to front. We'll see. We are going to have to stay prayed up. Again, look out for others. If this happens and this goes on the way that they're predicting, it can be what we dealt with in the pandemic, but even worse. Because the pandemic, people weren't in the factories working the way producing it. Now it can be produced, but we can't get it. So with all that being said, again, I just wanted to come out to you guys. I enjoy speaking to you. I'll stay tuned and when I know it, you'll know it. Again, be intentional and have a great, great day.